And well, days after the Pahalgam massacre and India's strong retaliation with Operation Sindoor, Prime Minister Modi is in Jammu and Kashmir for the first time. In a strong message to the enemies of the country, Prime Minister waved Tiranga at the Chenab Bridge before inaugurating it. Modi also unveiled the Anji Bridge. These rail bridges will connect the valley with the rest of India. Chenab Bridge is the world's tallest railway arch, a marvel of engineering and a milestone in India's railway history. Prime Minister Modi lauded the project and he said that this project will attract a lot of tourists and Chenab Bridge will become the new tourist hub as it is taller than the Eiffel Tower. Modi praised the structure as not only an architectural triumph but also a powerful testament to India's growing capabilities in infrastructure and innovation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also flagged off 2 Vande Bharat Express trains from Katra railway station that will boost the connectivity between India and the rest of the nation. Modi was also seen on board the train interacting with students.
चेनाब ब्रिज दुनिया का सबसे ऊंचा रेलवे आर्च ब्रिज है। लोग फ्रांस में, पेरिस में एफिल टावर देखने के लिए जाते हैं और ये ब्रिज एफिल टावर से भी बहुत ऊंचा है। नेक इरादा है, अपार पुरुषार्थ है। साथियों, चेनाब ब्रिज हो या फिर अंजी ब्रिज, ये जम्मू की और कश्मीर की दोनों क्षेत्रों की समृद्धि का जरिया बनेंगे। जम्मू और कश्मीर की रेल कनेक्टिविटी दोनों क्षेत्रों के कारोबारियों के लिए नए अवसर बनाएगी। इससे यहां की इंडस्ट्री को गति मिलेगी। अब कश्मीर के सेब कम लागत में देश के बड़े बाजारों तक पहुंच पाएंगे और समय पर पहुंच पाएंगे। सूखे मेवे हो या पश्मीना शॉल, यहां का हस्तशिल्प अब आसानी से देश के किसी भी हिस्से तक पहुंच पाएगा।
And well, Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah lauded Prime Minister Modi for the infrastructure boost in the valley and reminded that the Chenab River project was started when he was in 8th class and is finally complete when he is 55 years of age. Listen in to what Omar Abdullah said and how Prime Minister Modi responded.
प्रोजेक्ट शुरू हुआ, मैं 8वीं क्लास का बच्चा था। आज मेरी उम्र 55 हो गई है, मेरे बच्चे भी कॉलेज पार कर गए हैं। अब जाके ये प्रोजेक्ट मुकम्मल हुआ और ये तब हुआ जबकि वाजपेयी साहब ने इसको प्रोजेक्ट ऑफ नेशनल इंपॉर्टेंस का दर्जा देके इसमें बजट में जो है प्रावधान करके ये प्रोजेक्ट आज मुकम्मल हुआ। इस प्रोजेक्ट से जम्मू कश्मीर को भरपूर फायदा होगा, लोगों का आना जाना रहेगा, टूरिज्म से इसको फायदा होगा, यहाँ के रहने वालों को फायदा होगा।
जम्मू कश्मीर की अनेक पीढ़ियां रेल कनेक्टिविटी का सपना देखते देखते गुजर गई। मैं कल सीएम उमर अब्दुल्ला जी का एक बयान देख रहा था और अभी भाषण में भी बताया। वो भी बोले थे कि जब वो 7वीं 8वीं में पढ़ते थे तब से इस प्रोजेक्ट को पूरा होने का इंतजार कर रहे थे। आज जम्मू कश्मीर के लाखों लोगों का सपना पूरा हुआ है और ये भी हकीकत है, जितने अच्छे काम है ना वो मेरे लिए ही बाकी रहे हैं।
And remember, it's been a 70-year-long wait for the inauguration that finally happened of this project that was much awaited. Let me take you through the significance of why the Chenab Bridge is so important. And not only does it boost connectivity when it comes to the Kashmir Valley, but it also holds immense surveillance, security and strategic importance. That is the iconic picture of when Prime Minister Narendra Modi waved the Indian flag while he walked at the Chenab Bridge. And remember, it is a symbol of sovereignty in Kashmir, which comes as a big boost to the people of Kashmir, because not only is it a connectivity boost, but it has strategic mobility in times of conflict. So by and large, the bridge has been built in a way that when it comes to surveillance, intelligence, terror operations, it has the tenacity to withhold and to be able to take on any sort of emergency. Now, it also shows Kashmir's prosperity and development, because like I said, that it connects Kashmir Valley to the entire country, and that certainly comes in as a big boost to its people, because by and large it will also promote tourism despite the terror threat. So you see, in terms of its engineering marvel, it is not just the first in India, but also the first in the world in terms of its height, in terms of its arch. It is built in a high security sensitive zone of Riyasi. So you can imagine the kind of infra push that the people of Jammu and Kashmir see. Let me cut across to Mir Farid, who has been reporting live throughout that the entire country witnessed the inauguration of the Chenab Bridge. Mir, of course, it has been a long wait, 70 years, but it is finally a reality for the people of Jammu and Kashmir. And like I said, it is not just a huge boost as far as connectivity is concerned, but holds extreme strategic and security significance. Take our viewers through those details.
Well, yes, absolutely. People here, the business community, locals, everyone is calling it as game changer, not without a reason. You have to understand the geographical location of Kashmir to see the importance or gauge the importance of this project. Kashmir is a valley and there are mountains on all sides. And while there is a surface link, the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway, but we know it is an erratic connection where some rain and you'll see landslides coming down, road getting closed, and that really had an impact on the airfares, which skyrocketed. It was a loot in the name of airfares, and this obviously was beyond the reach of the common man. So everyone here was praying for this project to get completed, and as I said, why they're calling it as a game changer? One, because it will ensure an all-weather reliable travel link for the people. To add to that, it won't cost them a lot. They will reach their locations, destinations in time. But more than that, if we talk of the economic aspect, this will ensure that the horticulture sector, which is the real backbone of Kashmir's economy, it's a 10,000 crore business, and experts believe that with the train coming and with some other initiatives of the government, it can go. It has the potential of touching 40,000 crores. So imagine the kind of boost the train can bring in, and now the locals obviously are demanding that there should be a robust network of the railways. It should reach the nerve centers of business, horticulture, and there should be goods trains. And also importantly, this disconnect that we've seen where the people will have to get down in Katra and then board in their train and go to Delhi. That's also something that, in fact, I raised with the MOS Railways, and he said that by December that will also not happen, and you will have a direct connect to Jammu and Delhi. So it is really something that was a dream for the people of Kashmir. And now the next project for the railways is to take this rail link to Ladakh, which is again going to be a very ambitious project. But now, since they have the confidence of completing the Kashmir rail project, they have the experience to go to Ladakh, and they're now confident that that also can be achieved. So now the next mission for the Modi government is Connect Ladakh, but huge day a special day for the people of Kashmir, for its industry, for the tourism, although it has been derailed by the Pahalgam attack. But once it starts to come back on track, railways will play a very critical role in bringing more and more tourists to the Kashmir Valley. Then the Amarnath Yatra, which is scheduled in July, again pilgrims, devotees will be benefited by the rail link. So you talk anything, it will ensure that everyone will talk about the railways, its importance and how critical it is for the Kashmir Valley. So it's a huge day, and fittingly the Prime Minister really also elaborating on why this is critical. Talking of the Kashmiri Seb, the apple industry, which has suffered because of lack of proper link to the other parts of the country, be it any other sector, everything has suffered from travel to business. So this is definitely a huge day for the Kashmir Valley. Back
Indeed
to you.
It is. I want to thank you for joining us on the broadcast. And well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today flagged off the Vande Bharat Express from Katra to Srinagar, a key boost to regional connectivity. We are now getting you an exclusive ground report by my colleague Piyush Mishra on board the brand new train.
We are on board the first Vande Bharat train, which is now travelling from Katra to Srinagar, and any minute from now we will also be crossing the Chenab Railway Bridge. Yes, this is the Chenab Railway Bridge, which has now been constructed using various technologies. It is one arch bridge, and this is above 359 meter above the Chenab River, which is taller than Eiffel Tower and also 5 times taller than Qutub Minar. This is the Chenab Railway Bridge, which is now above the Chenab River, which you can clearly see. The world's tallest bridge is the bridge on which we are right now traveling, and through this technological advanced engineering marvel Chenab River Bridge, we are now moving towards Srinagar, and you can see as to how this entire bridge is decked up with a tricolor. Every corner is now completely decorated. PM Narendra Modi inaugurated this bridge, and now slowly and gradually the Vande Bharat train is now crossing through the tallest railway bridge, Chenab Railway Bridge, which is considered as the engineering marvel. And you can also see the river, Chenab River, which is flowing right under this bridge. The majestic view can be clearly seen through this bridge, and now we are going to enter in the tunnel. There are around 30 tunnels in this entire rail network. This is a 272-kilometer long rail network, which has more than 38 tunnels and a large number of bridges, and it also has 2 strategically and very important bridges named as Chenab Railway Bridge and Anjikhar Bridge. With video journalist Ankit Singh, I'm Piyush Mishra in Jammu and Kashmir for Nehru Day. इस वक्त हम उसी वंदे भारत ट्रेन के कॉकपिट में मौजूद हैं जो कटरा से कश्मीर और कश्मीर से कटरा की तरफ सरपट दौड़ती हुई नजर आ रही है। तस्वीरों में देखिए ये अंजी ब्रिज है जिसके ऊपर से ये ट्रेन भागती हुई दौड़ती हुई नजर आ रही है और टनल्स के माध्यम से जो है अपने डेस्टिनेशन की तरफ जा रही है, और इसमें अलग अलग तरह की जो टेक्नोलॉजीज हैं उसका इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है। इस पूरे 272 किलोमीटर रेल मार्ग पर 38 के आसपास टनल्स हैं और 900 से ज्यादा ब्रिज है, और अलग अलग इक्विपमेंट्स का इस्तेमाल करके, टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल करके इस ट्रेन को सर पर जो है इस रेल मार्ग पर दौड़ाया जा रहा है जो जम्मू और कश्मीर को जोड़ रही है। वंदे भारत के कॉकपिट के अंदर से देख रहे हैं जहां ट्रेन सर पर दौड़ती हुई कश्मीर की तरफ बढ़ रही है, और धीरे धीरे यही ट्रेन जो है वंदे भारत कश्मीर से जम्मू की तरफ भी जाएगी। देखिए सुरक्षा के कैसे चाक चौबंद इंतजाम यहाँ पर किए गए और टनल्स के अंदर एग्जिट रूट भी जो है बनाया गया है, अलग अलग टेक्नोलॉजीज का इस्तेमाल करके इस टनल को बनाया गया। और इस शीशे में देखिए कैसे विंडशील्ड जो है स्ट्रांग विंडशील्ड लगाए गए हैं ताकि बर्फबारी के समय भी यहाँ पर किसी तरह की कोई समस्या जो है पायलट्स और लोको पायलट्स को ना हो, और जो है ये 3 गुना ज्यादा मजबूत कॉकपिट जो है, कॉकपिट का जो शीशा है वो बनाया गया। और कॉकपिट से अब हम बाहर निकल रहे हैं और बाहर निकलकर आप देखिए कैसे यहाँ पर जो यात्री हैं वो सुगम जर्नी का अनुभव कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पर सुरक्षा बलों का भी यहाँ पर तैनात किया गया है और कई अलग अलग टेक्नोलॉजीज का इस्तेमाल करके एक अपग्रेडेड वर्जन वाली वंदे भारत ट्रेन अब तैयार है, जो देशवासियों को प्रधानमंत्री ने समर्पित कर दी है। कैमरामैन अंकित सिंह के साथ में पीयूष मिश्रा, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर।
And well, during his first visit to Jammu and Kashmir after the Pahalgam terror attack, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched a sharp attack on Pakistan. He accused Islamabad of targeting humanity and the spirit of Kashmiriyat in a desperate attempt to spark communal unrest and cripple Kashmir's livelihood. Here's more in this next report.
Vikas, valor and a warning. Prime Minister Narendra Modi delivered a sharp and clear message to India's enemy from the soil of Jammu and Kashmir. Prime Minister Modi called out Terroristan on its role in the monstrous Pahalgam attack, which aimed to hurt Jammu Kashmir's development.
हमारे पड़ोस का देश मानवता का विरोधी, मेलजोल का विरोधी, टूरिज्म का विरोधी, इतना ही नहीं, वो ऐसा देश है जो गरीब की रोजी रोटी का भी विरोधी है।
Holding Pakistan directly responsible for burning the bridges of peace, he warned that Pakistan wants to sow seeds of discontent and trigger riots.
पाकिस्तान ने पहलगाम में इंसानियत और कश्मीरियत दोनों पर वार किया। उसका इरादा भारत में दंगे कराने का था।
He lauded the people of Kashmir for rejecting Pakistan's agenda.
लोगों की जम्मू कश्मीर का नौजवान अब आतंकवाद को मुंह तोड़ जवाब देने का मन बना चुका है। ये वो आतंकवाद है जिसने घाटी में स्कूल जलाए, और सिर्फ स्कूल यानी इमारत नहीं जलाई थी, दो पीढ़ी का भविष्य जला दिया था।
Prime Minister took the opportunity to warn Terroristan, lauding Indian forces for avenging Pahalgam through Operation Sindoor.
पाकिस्तानी फौज और आतंकियों ने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि भारत पाकिस्तान में सैकड़ों किलोमीटर अंदर जाकर के आतंकवादियों पर इस तरह वार करेगा। बरसों की मेहनत से उन्होंने आतंकी जो इमारतें बनाई थी वो कुछ ही मिनटों में खंडहर में बदल गई है।
Prime Minister Modi also pledged that he will fight all forces that seek to derail the vision of Viksit Kashmir.
जम्मू कश्मीर के आप सभी लोगों को और आप सबसे नरेंद्र मोदी का वायदा है, मैं यहां विकास को रुकने नहीं दूंगा। यहां के नौजवानों को सपने पूरा करने से कोई भी बाधा अगर रुकावट बनती है तो उस बाधा को पहले मोदी का सामना करना पड़ेगा।
With strong words and stronger resolve, the Prime Minister made it clear that India, under his leadership, will help transform Jammu and Kashmir from a valley of conflict into a cradle of opportunity. Bureau Report, India Today.
And well, on this very important day, when it marks the completion of 1 month to Operation Sindoor, Prime Minister Narendra Modi putting out that big message, not just to the adversary, but really to the entire country, of how Pakistan has been exporting terror to India. Let me also explain to you why this message is extremely important and how Prime Minister Narendra Modi said it, mincing no words, to Terroristan, to what they have been doing with regards to their nefarious design when it comes to Jammu and Kashmir. Now, the Chenab Bridge was unveiled, and remember, this has happened on this very important day that marks 1 month after the Pahalgam attack and Operation Sindoor that was launched. Now, certainly as a part of this huge infra push that speeds up troop movement in critical border zones, which remember has been a huge challenge for our forces, especially when it comes to emergency situations of terror attacks and how it is for our forces to get from point A to point B. It is a key asset for defense logistics in Jammu and Kashmir, especially given the topography, the terrain, and how we've been talking at multiple instances that such sort of an infra push becomes extremely critical for our forces. It hugely helps them. Now remember, this has been constructed in high security Riyasi zone, and that is the very reason that it is extremely strategic as far as its significance is concerned when it comes to terror movement, when it comes to gathering intelligence, when it comes to security and strategic significance. Now, while it has been constructed here, it has been equipped with live surveillance on tunnels and tracks. So primarily, this engineering marvel that is been built in a manner that it can withstand any sort of an emergency, any sort of a terror attack, if there is an explosion of any nature. This is built in a high seismic zone, and this is primarily to be able to endure any seismic shocks. So like you see that not just is it the connectivity boost, but also when it comes to the movement of our forces, and even in terms of how it will protect when it comes to intelligence gathering, all of this that has been kept in mind while building this very, very strategic project.